What's up, legends? I got a video for you today, and it's gonna be speculations of the new Ultima weapon in Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, and it's gonna be legendary, baby. The weapon and this video. But yeah, alright, first off, there's gonna be spoilers for Birth by Sleep. Okay, so if you guys don't want to be spoiled and you haven't played the game, go ahead and do that, come back to the video. But alright, let's talk about Birth by Sleep first. So one of the characters, Ventus, beginning of the game, we see him get sucked off. We see him get the darkness sucked out of him, and it becomes its own entity. Ventus is no longer whole anymore, and now there's a new entity called Vanitas that is just pure dark, the dark side of Ventus. The light side is Ventus, the Ven that we know. And that Ven is fractured. He's hurt. He can't do anything. He can't do much of anything until a little boy, a voice, comes to him and says, "You can take refuge in my heart." He doesn't say those exact words, but basically that's what they're offering. Take refuge in my heart so your heart could become whole again. And Ventus accepts. That little voice that Ventus hears is actually the main protagonist of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, Sora, a 6 or 5-year-old Sora, 4-year-old, 5-year-old Sora, telling Ventus that he could take refuge in his heart so his heart can become whole. Because Ventus felt the warmth and the light in Sora, and he was like, "Okay, fam, I'm coming through. Let me crash here for a couple decades." But yeah, so Ventus gets ripped out, like his darkness is out. And Xehanort, Master Xehanort, the main bad guy of the Kingdom Hearts series that we know, he's the one who ripped out Ventus's dark side. So Ventus goes through the Birth by Sleep, fighting Unversed, which are creatures that Vanitas actually makes. And by the end of it, that's what they all realize, that Vanitas is the Unversed, that they come from him. And Vanitas and Ventus fight. And the only way to make a certain thing, the thing that Xehanort wants the most, is for Ventus and Vanitas to be one again, and for their whole power to be unleashed. Because the reason why Xehanort abstracted, is that the right word? Fuck. Took out the darkness of Ven is because he wanted Ventus to use his full power, but Ventus was too afraid of his own power. He couldn't do it. He was like, "I can't do it. Shut up, sirens outside. I don't know." But yeah, he was like, "No, you can't do it. You're too weak." So he took out the darkness in him, hoping for the darkness to probably push him to become stronger, and for them to fuse one day and the darkness take over, so that they can forge what Xehanort wants. So prior to Birth by Sleep, there was a great Keyblade War that we talk about in Birth by Sleep. And the motive of the Keyblade War, millions of Keyblade masters or users fought in this war for one thing. And this one thing was called the Keyblade. Now I know it sounds weird because you're saying all these Keyblade warriors fought for a Keyblade, but this Keyblade was written in the ancient letter that looks like an X, and it's red key. That kind of Keyblade, a new kind of Keyblade, a different kind of Keyblade, which is the ultimate Keyblade. I said Keyblade so many times in that one sentence, I am befuddled. But yeah, so they were fighting for that, the X Blade, I'm gonna say. And we find out that Ventus, Vanitas fused together, unleashed full power, is the X Blade. So by the end of Birth by Sleep, well, by the end of Ventus's story in Birth by Sleep, Ventus fights Vanitas. And during his fight with Vanitas, during Ventus's fight with Vanitas, Vanitas is using a fractured X-Blade, a fractured X-Blade. And we see this X-Blade looks very similar, not completely. I mean, it's built out of two of Sora's Kingdom Keys. Like the main Keyblade of the Kingdom Hearts series. Sora's first Keyblade that he ever wielded in Kingdom Hearts 1, he gets in Kingdom Hearts 2 again. You start out with every Kingdom Hearts game with that Kingdom Key. So we see Sora has, not Sora, Vanitas is using the X-Blade, which looks like 2 Kingdom Keys fused, and then you have like a crystallized spear kind of protruding out of that, and then the chain is even two Keyblades, 2 Kingdom Keys crossed together to make an X. So it's like 2 Kingdom Keys fused, and we know there's 2 Kingdom Keys in the series. There's Sora's Kingdom Key, and then there's Mickey's Kingdom Key D. That sounds weird. But there's Mickey's Kingdom Key. So maybe they fuse together to make the X-Blade one day. I don't know. Maybe Sora's Kingdom Key is 1/2 of Ventus, and Mickey's is Vanitas. I doubt that. I doubt that part. So I'm doubting like the Kingdom Key being Ventus as well. But I mean, it was not too far-fetched. So maybe the Kingdom Key has the spirit of Ventus within him, because Sora has Ventus's heart resting within him. So maybe the Kingdom Key comes from Ventus's heart. We never know. We don't know about that. I highly doubt Mickey's Kingdom Key is Vanitas, although Mickey did travel through the darkness, and he didn't have the Kingdom Key D in Birth by Sleep. He had the Star Seeker in Birth by Sleep. So it could be Vanitas, but that's just the whole... I'm not 100% sold on the Kingdom Key being Ventus's heart, being Sora's weapon. I'm not 100%. That's not the point of this video. I just thought of that while I'm recording. But anyway, let's get aside from that. So now Sora's going through the Kingdom Key and everything. And like I said, Vanitas had 2 Kingdom Keys, and as the X-Blade looks like 2 Kingdom Keys fused together. So what I'm thinking is Kingdom Hearts 3, the ultimate weapon will be that X-Blade. The full X-Blade, the full Keyblade, the special Keyblade that Sora gets, and Sora will use that to defeat Xehanort in the end of it. Now, would that not make for an interesting story? Who said that line in an anime? Now, would that not make... They said it in that fucking order, man. I don't remember who said it, but I know. Now, would that not make for an interesting... Who said that? My lord. Tell me in the comments who said that, because I know... That was Lee. It was Rock Lee. He said that to Naruto when he was about to fight Neji. Yup. He said that to... He said, would that not make for an interesting... Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Lee. Anyway, guys, this has been DZ Legend with another legendary commentary. Please like, favorite, comment, subscribe if you're nasty. Don't worry, this is not going to be my only video for today. I'm going to review Naruto Gaiden as a whole. I just waited for it to all come out for me to review it. Also going to... What am I going to do? Oh yeah, I got another series. Well, it's a revamped series. It's coming back this week. So you guys are gonna stay tuned for that. I'm gonna announce it later today. But anyway, this has been DZ Legend with another legendary commentary. Please like, favorite, comment, subscribe if you're nasty. Peace, legends.